If you're someone who dreams of charming cottage exteriors, vintage finds, and timeless interiors, then you've probably stumbled across Pine and Prospect Home. It's a YouTube channel that feels like a breath of fresh air, elegant, nostalgic, and beautifully curated. At the heart of it all is Andrea, a wife, mother, and design enthusiast who's built a name for herself by sharing her passion for classic, affordable home decor. Her style is cozy and traditional without ever feeling outdated, and it's this balance that's drawn thousands of viewers into her world. Andrea grew up in a tiny town on the shoreline of Michigan, where life was simple, faith-oriented, and centered around family. She was raised in a Christian home as the daughter of a pastor, and from a young age, her life was shaped by the values of grace, gratitude, and trust in God. Her mother was a homemaker who created a nurturing and beautiful environment without needing wealth or extravagance. The sights and sounds of home, candles glowing, film scores playing softly, the smell of something baking in the oven left a lasting impression on Andrea and sparked her love for creating spaces that feel warm and meaningful. She was one of 4 siblings, and those early years were marked by a deep bond among them. Even now, she describes her siblings as her best friends and biggest supporters. Although money was tight at times, her father never spoke of lack. Instead, he spoke of God's goodness and provision. That sense of peace and thankfulness became the foundation of Andrea's perspective on life and homemaking. From early on, she developed an eye for beauty and a heart for home, often dreaming of the kind of space she might create one day. Those roots, spiritual, familial, and aesthetic, would eventually shape the heart behind her YouTube channel, where she now shares pieces of her life and creativity with a growing community. Andrea's YouTube journey began on November 28, 2018, when she uploaded her very first video, a quiet, heartfelt tutorial showing viewers how simple it is to create a beautiful DIY Christmas hymn garland. The video reflected everything that would come to define her channel: faith-inspired creativity, timeless style, and a deep appreciation for the small, meaningful details that make a house feel like home. From that first post, Andrea continued to build her content around the things she loved most. She invited viewers into her world through decorating tutorials, seasonal home tours, thrift hauls, and even recipe videos. One of her more beloved uploads features her favorite chocolate chip cookie recipe, which quickly became a fan favorite, not just because of the cookies themselves, but because of the way Andrea presented it: slow-paced, soothing, and authentic. As the channel grew, so did the projects. Viewers followed along as Andrea shared seasonal decor ideas that resonated with viewers, like using thrifted finds, fresh flowers, and simple DIYs to bring spring into her home. Her Cricut garden sign, vintage accents, and warm, lived-in style made her content feel both accessible and inspiring, setting her apart in the busy world of home decor YouTube. Today, Pine and Prospect Home is a well-known name with a dedicated following of over 140K subscribers. Andrea has also expanded her platform beyond YouTube, sharing her favorite products and home essentials through her Amazon storefront, where followers can shop curated collections inspired by her signature style. Despite her growing influence, Andrea remains grounded in the same values she started with: faith, family, and the belief that true beauty comes from the feeling a home gives, not just how it looks. Unlike other celebrities, she has not been involved in any major gossip or controversy, and people love how she is, which can be seen in her video comments. And talking about love, Pine and Prospect Home is not just about Andrea. There is someone behind the scenes who's quietly helped make it all possible: Andrea's husband, Mike. While Andrea is the heart and creative force of the channel, Mike has been the steady, hands-on partner turning many of her ideas into reality. The couple's story began in high school, where Andrea was in 9th grade and Mike in 10th. Both played in the school band. She played clarinet, he played drums. During a long bus ride to Disney World, they sat next to each other. And by the end of the trip, Andrea had a crush. However, her father, who was not only the pastor of their church but also Mike's soccer coach, wasn't initially on board with their relationship, unless Mike started coming to church. Sure enough, the very next Sunday, Mike showed up, and their relationship officially began from there. They married on June 27, 2010, and this year marks 15 years together. Now parents to 4 children, Ethan, Gabriel, Caleb, and Isaiah, Mike also brings practical skills to their home life, thanks to his pastoral ministries background and over a decade of experience at a hardware store. That's it for the video. See you in the next one.